This is Ibu Niger Mama. You are welcome to my channel. My returning subscribers, you are welcome. And those of you that are my new subscribers, you are welcome. And those of you that will click and join, you are also welcome in advance. God bless you for tuning to my video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you a story time about how I had miscarriages, how I carried pregnancy. So you guys should just sit down, listen, and enjoy. I will be right back. Yes, guys, welcome back. Before I start giving you my gist, so guys, before I start giving you people my story, let me sip my zobo. As you all know, I make zobo. I sell zobo. So let me drink first. I know you guys might say, even Niger Mama, you are drinking direct from the can. Yes, so even Niger Mama na the color. Local woman. So let me start. Let's be serious. Okay. Before I start giving you guys this story, you all know I'm a physically challenged mom. I have 2 daughters. So I'm going to be giving you the story, what I went through, how everything came about. At first, I cannot say I started searching or I started looking for a child. I will not say so because I did not go to any hospital. But when me and my husband come together, in my mind, I started praying to God that I want to have a child. I need a child of my own. But my husband, that is not his problem. He's not even bothering about having a child or anything. When I will discuss it with him, we say, if God brings the child, no problem. That if the child doesn't come now, no problem. But he knows that one day we will have a child. I said, okay. Me on my own, I started believing in God. 1 year passed, no babies. The second year, in my mouth, I became bothered. And I know my matter now, at least the age that they go now, it became a problem to me. I started to worry, the worry, say, God, I need a child of my own. I need a child of my own to have my own child. If I bring the matter and say, okay, what did they happen now? Yeah, let's go to hospital, let's take anything that will help us so that, or let's go to hospital to do tests to know if there is any problem between, or if there is infection, anything, so that we can treat it. My husband does not bother. I say I should not disturb him about that. That is not a problem. That he knows that when it is time, babies will come. I said, no, hello, me safe, I relax. So as God may have it, I think after about a year and 3 months, maybe a year and 4 months, I got pregnant. I was so happy. That was saying that it's not that one is not his problem, that it's not bothered about that. Now happy pass, so now they dance, now happy pass. As I say this song, which means we hiding your feelings. So there is joy. I became happy. So after I think 1 month go, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, in that 4th month, that fateful day, my husband traveled to Lagos. His younger brother was doing marriage, so he traveled to Lagos, and then my pregnancy was 4 months old. So that day I was sitting down in my veranda, just normal in the gate, the veranda, the entrance to the house. I was sitting on a bench. Then the one girl, my neighbor, was making somebody's hair in the same veranda there. I was looking at them. So I started craving for we call it, I don't know, for those of you that will know it, I don't know, Schweppes, call it Schweppes, or bitter lemon drink. I started craving for it. I said, I need that drink. Or if I not drink, and I not go rest, people should go and look for it. They look for it everywhere. They don't even see it buy quick before they now bought it. As I saw the drink, I was so happy. I said, God, now this one everything I define. If I drink this one, now my body go cool. And before that pregnancy, from that day one, let me say from when I discovered that I was pregnant, I think after about 3 weeks that I discovered that I was pregnant, I was not eating again, vomit. In short, every morning that vomit must come. I was so weak. I could not even get up. I could not, in short, all I know is just to lie down. Just to let I was so very weak, sick. I was not eating, nothing. Oh, that pregnancy, I was so sick. So sick. So, like I told you, the sickness was really too much. So going to that form already when okay, that form was now the thing that started. That is the sickness is now getting better. I started having strength by little. So back to that day that my husband traveled, we were sitting down on the veranda. So that guy was making. So when they brought the shrimp, the bitter lemon, I drank everything once. I just drank it. After drinking it, I feel okay. I just rest. My mind just, I say, you understand that feeling. So after about 15 to 20 minutes, I started having pains, cramps, as if I want to see my menses. Started having pain. The pain started increasing. I said, which kind of pain come be this one? And the pain became very strong. So strong, as if, in short, I don't know my waist. It's as if they use something to tight, so tight. Even because somebody was there, I don't want the people there that are making her to notice I was bearing it. I was bearing the pain. The pain was so strong. After some time, before I look, I started having the feeling that something started leaving my body. When I just shift my bum was small. Let me check. The whole bench is soaked with blood already. I started bleeding. This is miscarriage. After 4 months, and my husband is not around. The only person there with me in the house is my younger brother, one of my younger brother. No other person is. I was bleeding so badly, bleeding. I could not hide it anymore. Before I call my brother, he now assist me little by little to enter. Rolling. They called my neighbor, 2 of my neighbors. They came. I also called my junior, my cousin. They came. Before my cousin came, my neighbors, they already started talking. They were asking me, where is your husband now? This kind of thing not happen. Where your husband can go? I told them that my husband travel is not in town. He went to Lagos for. You just get condition calling me. I said when he left, I was not having paid. This may just started just now. They don't want to listen from there. They call they went to go and beg somebody to come and carry me with his car. So they now use that car to rush me to hospital. Even before I reach hospital, the whole chair I sat inside the car was filled with blood. They were soaked. Before they admit me, they say they can still try to stop the bleeding so that baby will not baby will not die. But still, after the injections, everything, in short, it gave me injections, different ones to stop the bleeding, all to no avail. I was still bleeding. So when my cousin now came and tell me that I know what those people are talking that time, that she walked on the and she hear they say that it's like my husband have run away, and maybe because I see that only me I cannot take care of the baby, that I have to go and drink something to spoil the baby. That is abortion I'm doing. That's why I'm having miscarriage. That was what you were saying. They just say all sort of words. Hey, the man don't run live van. Say and I don't go to don't they do abortion now. Because when they tell her that and say the man not love her, now just you won't go take advantage of her. Not here. They were saying all sorts of words. So my sister came to tell me. I was still in pain. So God be the glory, as God could have it. My husband had told me that he will be coming back on Monday. To God be the glory. That day was I think on Saturday evening. That very day that this thing happened was Saturday. So that very day evening, I just closed my I was on the bed in the hospital. I closed my eyes. You know when you close your eyes, we know that somebody is close to you. I just said, okay, let me open it with the pains I'm feeling. I just saw my husband standing. I was thinking, I said, is this ordinary or maybe I'm dreaming? I just opened my, he was still standing there. I look at him, I said, what happened? What happened? He said no, that he just told them that he's coming by. No, just say he just left them, that they just finished the reception now. Even the reception has not finished before he just entered road and be coming back. I was shocked, and I was shocked. I was happy, and I was still in pain. The reason why I was happy is that I don't know, because I assume that you might know that listen to how I met my husband. You know how this man came to me. You know it's a miracle man. It's a miracle God did for me to bring this man to me. So I don't know what moved him from that Lagos when I was having this pay to come, because he's not supposed to come back that day. So when he came, when this my neighbors now saw him, all of them just closed their mouth immediately. They were surprised. They just closed their mouth. This one were looking at this one. This one were looking at each other. Their mouth just closed immediately. My husband came. I was so happy. Even with the miscarriage I'm having, I was still happy in my heart. At least they will not laugh at me. So all through that day, he stayed. When he came, they all left. Even my cousin, they left. Maybe they were thinking that something want to happen to me. I want to die. They don't want me to die on there. So they say, okay, is this my person that did this? So carry your cross. They left. So my husband has stayed with me there. He stayed all through the night. That night, I was feeling the pain was getting stronger. So around 2 in the night, 2 a.m. in the night, before the baby now, so I feel something want to come out of my body. So as I just do a little shift, the thing just fall off my body. As soon as the thing fall off on my body, now cold. I just look as if I just deliver a baby. So the pain just stopped automatically. That was my first miscarriage. So after that one, I was crying. Now that maybe my mind then was, maybe I could not. So I was thinking that maybe because I'm physically challenged, I cannot carry a child, cannot carry a baby to 9 months. So that was just what hey God, English. That was the thing I was having in my mind, that maybe it's because the baby started growing, that my I cannot carry it. So that's why the thing went up. My mind did not even go that it's because of that this thing I took, that bitter lemon that would make everything go off. I'm not saying that anybody should go and take bitter lemon to do or should do anything, because what will be a problem to me might not be a problem to you. What may be good to me might not be what will be good to you. So this is disclaimer. So that was it. After that, when I came back, nobody told me that you're supposed to take treat yourself, do anything. Like after taking the pills they gave me, I free myself. So after 1 month, 2 months, nothing happened. So I started, the pain, just the pain started coming back again. I said, what is happening now? The pain started coming back. The thing was getting severe again after about 1 month. So I now left for the hospital again. When I know, before I even went to hospital, I called one woman, because in Warri, those they believe in robbing. I don't know whether you understand what is called robbing. That robbing, that is massaging. They believe in massaging. When you are pregnant, there are some people, they will not go to hospital before they will give birth. They will massage till they will give birth. They believe on that. So I called one woman that used to massage. The woman came. After checking me, checked my tummy, everything, she told me that the baby is still there, that I did not have a miscarriage. I told her, I saw the baby when he went off my body. She laughed. She said, no, the baby is still there. I said, okay. I started behaving again as somebody that have a that is pregnant when I after the woman left. So that was how the thing now I started feeling as if I'm really pregnant, those things. So even with all those ones, even with the one the woman told me that the baby is still there, the pain did not still leave me. The pain was still there. So when I see that the pain, I cannot bear it anymore, my husband now told me that we should go for hospital. So I went to the hospital again. When I went there, they do test. First of all, I know when we were there, I told the doctor that look, I had miscarriage about some time ago, and now the thing is still paining me. So the doctor now told me that the thing did not, that the blood did not flow out, whether there is still scanty blood. He believes that that is what is giving me problem. That I will go and do scanning. If I do scanning, if they find any particles of blood in my system, in my womb, they will flush it out. And I said no, so that the baby is still there. The baby is still there, that I'm still pregnant. You don't just say, you are still pregnant. I say, yes. You say you had miscarriage. I say, yes. The baby is still there. They should not flush it out. I don't want anybody to kill the baby. The doctor just walk and leave me. So I was still there. Even the nurses, they were telling me, go and do scanning now. When you do scanning, you will know if the thing is still there or what. I say, I don't want anybody to flush it. The baby is still there. So they not let me, nobody answer me. I was just there, and I sat in one corner, me and my husband. I was crying. So my husband was not telling me that you are not doctor. Look at what doctor is saying now. If the baby is still there, then why are you still having pains? If the baby is still there, with the this not grow, why are you not still having pains? Just believe on what the doctor said. I said no, nobody should kill my baby for me. I still have the baby there. After some time, when the one nurse now saw the way I was crying, the way I was just there crying, the nurse now came to me. She now said, come, let me tell you. The doctor that talked to you, so is a doctor, a gynecologist. It's not a child, it's not a baby. That is his profession. So as he tell you so, now so the thing be. Help yourself. If you do not do flush this thing and clean your system, this pain will continue and it might cause some damages. So the best thing for you is just to do what the doctor say. Even before 1-2 months, you'll be pregnant again. I said no, that they told me that my baby is still there. She now asked me, who told you that the baby is still there? I said, it's one mama that used to rub. The nurse now burst laugh. She started laughing. And she's laughing. She talk. When I come home, when I call you, she did talk. I was so ashamed that the nurse want to disgrace me. Why we should have been calling the rest want to come my ear? They now when I laugh, say it's one mama that told me that I'm still pregnant. They were just laughing at me. So after some time, my husband has to talk to me. So okay, let me go and do the scanning. So I went for the scanning. I did it. After doing the scanning, the result came out that scanty blood that is there. So to do, I should also remove it. And with that scanty blood now, that I still have a infection, that I've developed infection due to the problem that when I had that miscarriage, I did not take treat. I did not treat myself of infection, so I have infection, and there's tissues there too. So that was now the doctor now took me to the theater, or what they call it, I don't know. They now flushed everything out. I came back. That was the day the pain stopped. So after about 2 months, again, I will get pregnant again. That one too. When I know how they be now, the sickness, the pain, it was not easy for me. I was so sick. Even this one now became worse than the first one, that one that I miscarried. The pain of this one was so strong. Right from that day one till I give birth, I cooked in the house. I could not drink ordinary water. The only water I drink is block water, water that have ice. That is the only water I drink. And for me, going to hospital, my brothers and sisters, it was not easy for me, because then I don't have a chair. no wheelchair. If I want to go to hospital, oh God, you people should be helping me to pray for my husband. No, people should be praying for him. It's God sent. God sent. So if I want to go to hospital, we use Okada. You know what is called Okada? Bike. Bike will come. I will sit at the middle. It will not sit in my back. So right from the day I registered, he was the person taking me to the hospital. When we now reach the hospital, he will now look for a wheelchair. We put me inside wheelchair, roll me to the maternity antenatal room, or I don't know. We roll me to the antenatal room. People will be looking at us. It does not even care whether people are looking at us. He will still follow me enter inside. So if you want to enter, if you want to roll me enter the place where they are checking the women, notice now say, "Okay, go back, okay, go back." Oh. That is when you will now go back. So I will now enter there. You see, these are our Nigerian hospitals, and they don't have, like I told you, I always tell people, they don't have any facilities for the disabled people. If you see the stress I pass through, if I want to climb that table, where they will check me, for people, because they don't allow my husband to enter inside that room where they check women. About 2 or 3 nurses, even pregnant people, they will join to lift me, to put me in that table before they will check me. After checking me, I'll go. And that inner room, so where they check women, so because of the way the place is tight, even the wheelchair, the hospital wheelchair does not enter inside the room. So I will have to struggle. They will hold me. I will struggle to enter there. And the only thing I will say I feel during that, as a physically challenged pregnant woman, is I always have, I don't know whether it's common with other people, I always have what will I call it, gas in my stomach. Gas. It will look as if what I'm eating does not digest. Bloating, have it in me. And as the pregnancy progressed, my tummy was not big. I did not have a very big tummy. Even I said, those people that know me before, that know that I'm pregnant. If you don't know me before, you will not even know that I'm pregnant. Because the only thing that is my balls became so big, but my tummy was not that big. So there was no really struggle like that. The only struggle I was having is normal challenge they normally have when they are pregnant. So the challenges I have also is the way I go to the hospital and come back. That is just it. Normal pregnant, I carry it till the 9 months. I give birth. So that was how I had my first baby. Then I became, after about and you guys know I did CS. I will still tell you guys the story of how I do CS one day on story time. So after that one, after about 2, I think a year, and no, after I gave birth, after 5 months, I became pregnant again. After 5 months, I became pregnant. I was surprised. I was not ready for a child yet too. How come this one now happen? I said, well, it's God's gift. If God says that's how I will give birth to another child, then no problem. I carried him. No, in this time, there was no sickness, because that thought if I give to me, from the day I carried pregnancy to the day I give birth, I spit all through. When I'm going to the hospital, I will carry my cup, that I will be pouring my, I don't want to say it, I'll be pouring it. My mouth, there is always tom or chewing gum, so that I will not embarrass myself with the people. When I'm sitting down inside the house, my cup is always close to me. So I carried till the day I give birth. That was how that thing stopped, the saliva. That was the day it stopped. So this second one, now when I was pregnant for the second one, it is not the third one. From day 1 to 3 months, there was no sickness. Even I was breastfeeding my child, carrying my baby, doing everything. No sickness, nothing. I was happy, say, hey God, thank you. Thank you for this child. No sickness. Thank you. I was so happy. But guys, you know, after 3 months, I don't know what happened. I got miscarriage. I just started bleeding again. All the thing we tried to stop the bleeding, no avail. Eventually, I had another 3rd miscarriage. After that one, I stayed for a year plus before I became pregnant of my second daughter, Success. That one, the sickness started again. I was so sick. I look pale. When you see me, You will say, ah, this woman not have blood again. No. People that see me, they will be looking at me, say, ah, what is happening to you? Are you not eating? I cannot eat. Nothing. Kata. I was all through. I will have kata all through from day one till the day I give birth. The same problem. I will see stress to go to the hospital like that. I don't have wheelchair. My husband was the person still following me. He will carry me in bike. When I enter bike, he will sit on my back. As we are going, people are looking at us. We're in the hospital, people are looking at us. Everywhere we go, people are just looking at us. He will sit on my back, hold me so that I will not fall off the bike. In short, you guys should help me to be just be thanking him. That man is God sent to me. God sent. That was how I gave birth to my second daughter. That was how. So it was not really that it was not really that bad being a physically challenged woman and be pregnant. It was not really that bad. The only challenges I was having is just the hospital facilities, because they did not make any provision for the disabled people. That is just the only thing. That is to climb bed. That's the only challenges I was having going to the hospital. Every other thing was normal, as every other woman would feel when they are pregnant. So guys, thank you. I still promise you guys I will bring the story time on how I did my CS, because I never knew that when I was pregnant I'm going to do CS. I never knew. So I will still tell you guys story time on that. Thank you for watching, and God bless.